Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. They'll swing it from the left side right here. There's a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind it. 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And this will be taken in out there by Kinsler, and that ends the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Castro
popped him up. Flores moving to his left. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Conforto moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground to second. Cabrera's there. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Todd Frazier is retired to kick off the inning. Ball one to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. Too low count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Changeup in for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know. Guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
leading off for Wisconsin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Kinsler.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bradley Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Conforto giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate, at home. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next up from New York, Asdrubal Cabrera. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. In there, strike 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. The second for 1. On to Kinsler. It's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Michael Pineda, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later.
Shortstop, number 13, Starlin.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Chapman Has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So he got him swinging. Joey Gallo becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Flores, and the 2-out threat will not come. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a cold strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Nimmo becomes the first out of the inning. Swinging a soft liner, and trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. Here's Yoenis Cespedes from the stretch. A high fastball is in there. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
High in the air out to center field. Conforto is there. Makes the play, 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 pitch on the way. Yelich is running. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Pineda. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Popped him up. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he sets him down swinging. Michael Conforto is retired to lead off the fifth. Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he watches ball one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Asdrubal Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. 1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Conforto is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Joey Gallo.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Popped high in the air. Darno over to his left. And that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 65, Robert Gonzalez.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Leading off for the Badgers, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Right there is Reyes. And that's out number 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Reyes moving to his right. Throw to first in. Plenty of time in the second. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Behind 0-2 now. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So a fine play there for the first down. And the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bradley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
7th inning stretch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Jones will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a high pop-up. There to make the play is Frazier for the first down. Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for a Another shot, Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Towards second. And that will conclude matters here. Riding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Jones is under it. One away. Here now is his Dribble Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gallo waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Gallo has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding in, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Chapman.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball. And he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Cabrera is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Kinsler. He's batting cleanup. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Reyes. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
Here's Jack Bradley now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Adam Jones, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Juan Lagares is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Popped him up. Gallo in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo. He doubled his last time through. 0-1 the count. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Mets down to their final out now. And stepping in at the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. The Mets down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitan.
Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Home team. 6 runs.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Almora will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
And a splitter. Swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number two. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. One away. Ready now, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Kluber has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. At the plate, Joey Gallo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Kinsler, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ian Kinsler.
A ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And he'll just waste one. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Got him. Looking, and that in. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lifted the other way to left center. Jeanette has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an Okie.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now in the box, Albert Almora, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Albert Almora.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Pops this one up. Encarnacion is there, and they go down. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman is there for it. And that's the third out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready for another chance. Scooter Gennett. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Naquin is there. 2 gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So he got him swinging. Michael Brantley becomes the first out of the inning. Takes a knee-high fastball. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Fouled away. Drilled on the ground to short. Gennett is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Ramirez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joey Gallo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Joey Gallo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall is calling for it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. In is Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Heading after it is Naquin. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. He topped out in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. This is flared out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And Jones is in there safely to score the run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Scooter Gennett. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll step on the bag. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Riding in once again, Tyler Naquin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Encarnacion aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a fastball just a bit high. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No runs, just one hit, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Just a touch outside, 1-2. The 1-2. The wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in, Yan Gomes was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in.
Leading off for Wisconsin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left. Field. Brantley is under it. 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. This one skied out toward right. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Number 5.
Ready for another shot now, Albert Almora. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit. In now for Cleveland. Corey Kluber. He popped out in his first trip. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one. On to Kinsler at first, a double play. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Francisco Lindor. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that sinker misses at the shoetops. Ball 1. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Nick Goody gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. As a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. One there on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point.
Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Francisco Lindor becomes the first out of the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the 3rd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ready for another shot now, Ian Kinsler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kinsler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Kipnis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Josh Hader's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance. Tyler Naquin. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kinsler ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Fastball in there for a called strike. A wave and a miss. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr., who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time. And that's out number 1.
Left fielder.
Digging in once once again, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Jones. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 2-for-3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
And the throw is in time to get him. In now for Cleveland, Lonnie Chisenhall, 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Rajay Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Jones, and he chipped it in for the second out of the inning. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-1 the count now. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And that misses 2-2. Last strike now for Cleveland. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
Cleveland, no runs, but only 2 hits. 2 errors. They left us 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.